It's live.
Open us up. Yeah, go ahead. All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Chakodash.
double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that taught us the truth. Right. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. And the elect begins with the 144,000. We're coming back at you with another lesson. And more will be edifying through the spirit.
All right. So Trump, just explain what Trump passed out.
Yeah, so essentially, Trump had signed an executive order, ultimately, bringing in that CBDC, doing away with paper, paper checks. If I'm not mistaken, everything's leading up towards the MOTB, which is the RFID chip. Right?
Yeah, new digital payment system.
Right, so ain't no more handing out cash money and shit and write checks. But the check shit, that went away. Because I remember, like the 90s, I had like travel check. You travel, you write a check and shit like that, and stuff like that, of money and stuff. So really it started with the credit card. All right, because really Esau, this society really built on credit.
Right.
Cash is just something to make you delusional shit. They ease it up. I think what the first credit card came out 19.
Oh, I think the early 80s.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, just Google it.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Right. And it probably it's all
The Diners Club.
right. Done.
It says the Diners Club are launched in February 1950.
Oh shit, goddamn.
The first widely used general purpose change card, inspired by forgetting his wallet at a business diner. Frank McNamara and his partners, Ralph Schneider and Maddie Simmons, these are all issues.
Come send me that.
Created a cashless payment solution.
What?
A cashless payment solution.
Cashless payment solution.
The card was initially only usable at 27 New York City restaurants and required full payment each month.
Yep. So standing on this wallet, they could put out the card and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my cash. Well, I just pull out the card and stuff. You see, back then, Esau could show with the card. They like the
Con.
the camera.
Shit, they've been going at it with this, and this is what you understand in here. What the elder is getting into is called gradualism.
That was the man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Spirit. I was writing that.
Because if they started in the 50s and Trump about to really go ahead and push this thing through,
Right.
In the nearby future,
Yeah.
Nathaniel, right? This is called gradualism.
Yeah.
Because we was all thinking like, yeah, this started in the 70s and 80s with the car, plastic car.
That's what I thought.
Strip.
Yeah.
And then after a while, they had it to where you had a little. They put a little SIM card
chip
in
in it,
your
right?
chip, right? Then
Yeah.
you just go up and tap it against a gas station or McDonald's or whatever. And so do what? So you don't get caught off guard right away. You ain't gonna get surprised. They let you have it for a while. You get used to it, then they do something else. Let you get used to it, then they go to something else. So now what's the next thing to do?
Yeah, and notice too what the brother said about the gradualism, how it started. That's what Esau like to do. It started off like an innocent, I just left my wallet at home, only for restaurants type of thing. This shit has evolved into something that destroys people's life.
Right.
All right, and then it's going to evolve into something that's going to require you to relinquish your life over to the people that's in charge of this society.
Because guess what? Because their credit card caught on.
That's right.
Because at the restaurant, somebody you put the card out and somebody sees like, what is that? Oh, he gave you some money. Who's that man? What is that he had? Oh, sir, that's a
And the way they set it up is that see they present it like it's something that's beneficial, but when you look at the way that they use it and the way that they distribute it, it's predatory. A lot of people in this society, credit get ruined at the age of 18 and 19, because for those that have gone to college, when you go to college, the first day you out there, these motherfuckers all over the campus giving out free credit cards, and most people think that it's free money and they can just deal and whatever. It's not something I got to worry about right now. Until you figure out that these motherfuckers charging you 20% on your money if you don't pay them back, man. Which is wicked.
Hey, even now, everyday use, the brother mentioned gradualism, like everyday use, like, hey, for example, you used to have the old bus cards, you would just, put it in, just take it out. Now they got things like venture cards. You tap it and you go. Hey, it was another form of gradualism, man, conditioning the people's minds to also, when this digital system gets, put into place, and be, the people will be going for it,
you're the same device.
Yeah, I got it right here.
2 Corinthians 2:11.
I got it right here.
Good.
Get on Merchandise Times. Second
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right? You know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. This is one of his many devices, man. Hey, gradualism, getting the people's condition to ultimately accept this hard fact and see him, man.
Yeah.
You know, condition of what minds of the people. But us, that has his knowledge, wisdom, understanding, given from your how about you now shall we understand the schemes of the devil, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently
Right.
in itself. Measure the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So measure that time means look out, look at the prophecies and stuff, so we know what's going on. All right. Cause we what watchmen. So we keep watching what Esau doing, the rest of the nations doing, man, and line up to what the scriptures say. Right, the verse I said, okay, this happened. The scriptures, everything, it proves that Yahweh exists, Yahweh exists. All right, that's what it proves. All these prophecies come true, man.
Yep.
And to watch for our sake. Wait, watch out for the elect's sake.
Yeah.
All right, to look out for the elect's sake, warn them what's coming. All right,
Blow the trumpet.
want to blow the trumpet. Also, so the 2/3 they had no season, man, so they get judged, man. All right, because that card, because like I said before, somebody synced that card and asked, what is this, what is this? Oh, this the hottest thing, and this and that. Then over the years, what, the credit card came a thing, man. All right, what was American Express? It's a Roman thing, the Roman thing on there.
Yep.
That's a bit of thing, man. You had a credit, oh yeah, good credit. You get good credit to what? Get a house, get a car, all this shit. Get a college loan and shit like that.
And remember back in the day,
Right.
in the 90s, the highest score that you had was 700.
Yeah.
Now, motherfuckers get 700, they say your credit score is fair. You gotta have an 800 now.
Gotta have
They
800,
They moved
right.
the fucking goalpost, man.
Yeah.
Make it damn near impossible.
So I guess I got
You know?
70 points. I got 730.
Right. My shit went back down to 630.
I got fair.
Damn.
Damn, I can't pay that bill.
No, I be trying to check and see if I can get a loan and shit.
Yeah.
Shit,
And they be doing them hard
But
credit checks.
Esau
Captivity.
he used that credit card because in the 80s, 90s. Remember the commercials? You had Visa, you had MasterCard, you had what?
Discover card.
Discovery card.
Discover card.
Yep, MasterCards and shit. Those the hottest things, man.
Yeah.
All right, no MasterCards and shit. Discovery and all that shit. And then what? It move on what? To the ATM card.
Yeah.
The debit cards and stuff like that. Everything, man. It's called gradual, man.
Exactly.
And really, Esau really wanted to issue that shit right there in the 1950s, but most houses hold him back.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
It's wicked because, you know, back in the early 2000s and in the late 90s, Esau convinced people to think that only rich people can have a credit card.
Yeah.
Especially when you talk about that American Express.
Yep.
And little do you know, nigga, you're not rich, you don't have nothing.
Right.
You know? Can I bring this up?
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
ahead.
This Sirach 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. And guess what? These devils, they really do this shit to their own people first, especially when you talk about these financial edicts and shit like the credit card. Like I said, this shit was only for rich people when it first came out.
Yeah.
Which means you had to be an Edomite pretty much, because niggas was fucked up, especially back in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Niggas was really broke. They just started letting niggas have money like in the 2000s.
Yeah.
You know? So if these devils will do this shit to their own people, cut their own people out and defraud their own people, how the fuck how you jakes think that it's something coming for you, man?
And the reason why they did those people, because they people out of the elite.
That's right.
The elite 13 Edomite bloodline.
That's right. That's right.
All right. They not the top, the cream, what do they call it?
Cream of the crop,
Cream
yep.
of the crop. They not the cream
Creme
of
de
the
la
crop.
creme.
Edomites.
Creme de creme. Yeah.
I read 4. You want me to keep? Or I read.
There's
I
Jacob.
read 5. You want me to keep reading?
You can read really verse 7.
No, I'm gonna jump down to 7. This is Sirach 14:7. And if he doth good, he doth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
Yes, it says he's doing good, he's doing it unwillingly, because everything that Esau does is not to your benefit, man. You know, it's ultimately to
Ain't never for our benefit.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's
right.
ultimately to, to fulfill his evil schemes,
Right.
That's right.
If you remember that movie Life, with Mark
Yeah,
Lawrence,
yeah.
guess what?
Yep.
He's a tax accountant, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was shocked, like, oh, he was like, he bragged, oh, I'm gonna be a tax, I'm working in taxes.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
a
I
nigga
started at the
couldn't-
bank.
I'm working at the bank. All right, but who was controlling the bank? It was Esau.
Yeah.
And we have to Deuteronomy 28 and 48. You're one of all things, man.
Yeah.
And everybody was shocked. He was bragging. I got in the bank. They wouldn't
yeah.
let niggas. They wouldn't let
Yeah.
niggas have banks. Cause then we had our own financial districts in town city.
Yeah.
They destroyed our banks.
Black Wall Street.
Right, Black Wall Street, right? Because Esau didn't want. Well, really, because it wasn't time for us to rise.
That's right.
Right. It said Deuteronomy 28, 29 should be robbed and spoiled, man.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
heavy. I never thought about that. Like
Right,
that.
but
That's heavy.
Esau, Amalekite, the minute caps, they the one control the base system, man. All right, they ain't want niggas, like you said, they ain't want niggas to be wealthy and all this stuff, had credit cards and this and that.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
right.
Because at the end of the day, you know, when they pass this edict and they expect everybody to do what they tell them to do,
Right.
in order for that really to work, like in order for that to really work the way they want it to, where's that? Where they at? But
Yeah, to go to work where they want to
okay. But Salakia, but in order for the edict to work the way they want it to work, you have to be addicted and attached to the things that being financially sturdy and having extra finances bring you. See, when niggas was broke back in the 50s and back then, you know, niggas had ingenuity. Motherfuckers was farming their own shit. They was doing their own shit. Like the elder said, Jake had their whole society separate from these Edomites, man.
And it was better because
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, with something like that going on, it takes away the ability to control people. Because really, at the end of the day, yeah, these devils want everybody to take the mark, but Jake is number one priority to take people. And that's why you Jakes have been put in a position where we are completely dependent on this devil for the one of all things, like the scripture says. When Jake was in the 50s having their own shit, Esau wouldn't have been able to come and say, you have to do what I'm telling you to do, or you're not gonna eat.
Like the Jay looked at the middle finger like
Yeah.
that.
I will die completely.
And that's why they intertwined Jake into the system, because they figured, all right, we ready. We know Jake didn't grow up with having shit. So
Right.
we give them a credit card, we give them a little bit of money, Jake gonna be an ass.
Right.
And who's the biggest consumer to this day? It's Jake's.
Yeah.
And Edomites know it. Edomites know that. That's how this place keeps going, because Jake is the biggest consumer.
and
Jake didn't grow up with
somebody get the weaker
Yep.
vessel. Yeah, but I want to bring another one out. Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch. See, the elder brought out earlier that we're watching. Right? We constantly stand on watch to see what's going on. Right? I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And it's plain to us, but it's encryption to the rest of the world, right? Verse 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right, so as we started out, this mark started, right? It was birthed in the 1950s.
A Diners Club card.
The Diners Club card.
Yeah.
Right? So now look where we're headed to. We're headed straight to what the scripture is speaking about. You go to Revelation, the 13th chapter. That MO to the T and the B. The digital all that's going to be under your flesh, man.
That's right.
You're not going to be able to buy nothing. You ain't going to be able to sell nothing unless you have this thing in your system, man.
Right, Con. Go ahead, get that.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7.
Right.
Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel,
Right.
and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
Right, I'm gonna bring that point because the woman's the weaker vessel, man. Because Esau, in his original form, the snake in the garden, which was a shady and evil, wicked man, sneaky man.
That's right.
That's when Esau was our color.
That's right.
All right, he lost his color in the reincarnation when he became Cain.
That's right.
Then again when he became Esau.
That's right.
All right, so Esau, what? He deceived the woman, right?
Yep.
He tricked her.
Yep.
All right, so in the 1950s and stuff, when Esau had tricked his people to move into the suburbs and all that shit, where they start advertising towards what? The woman. Oh, you gotta have the nicest diner set.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have the latest latest washing machine, dryer, right? They advertise dish detergent, a woman hands, washing the dishes, stuff, a woman take care of the house. Oh, the baby. The baby gotta have diapers and stuff. Baby's gotta have baby food, feature food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the kids needs this, needs that, and the toys and all that stuff. And right along that, what you got? The card, the credit card and stuff. They start advertising.
You don't have to buy it right away.
Yeah.
Right. Because guess what? Because the dad is out the house. Whether the dad be an Israelite, or whether it be Esau, the rest of the Hebrews, dad is out the house. He's working all day. He's tired of shit. Right? Your kids been indoctrinated by Esau, this system, right? And then your woman, she's around your kids. Who's around the kids? 99% of the time, the woman.
That's right.
All right? So she have the credit card to see the kids see that. The generation is what? You gotta have a credit card, this and that. Like I said, gradually, man. You got used to it. Then what? Use the debit card. You get that, right? Everybody pay the chip. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
All right? And then what? It's gonna what? The RB chip, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people, man, they gonna get that chip. So Grammy gonna whisper in their ear.
Yeah.
That what they say, Nana.
Yeah.
Mama gonna whisper in their ear.
Yeah.
Auntie gonna whisper in their ear. Their sister gonna whisper in their ear. All this stuff.
The kids.
The kids gotta eat, baby.
And then-
They got no baby food.
And then, and when
Right.
you, especially in the J community, if you really think about it,
Right.
all these other nations, they knew how to handle debit cards, credit cards.
Right.
They knew how to build up their credit. We didn't know that. We just knew, oh, they giving out credit cards. Let's get a credit
Yeah.
card. Okay, we know if we spend it, we ain't got to pay it right off the bat. And that's what we grew up with. So then after periods of time with that, now your shorty's getting older and your credit fucked. So what do? Oh, let me get a
put it
credit
in his
card
name,
in
no
my
kid's
child's
name.
name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now we got good credit again. Fuck his credit up.
Yeah.
So when he turned 18, his credit fucked up, and the cycle just keep going.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, Jake is highly dependent on fucking Egypt for help.
100%. If you're not in this truth, you
Yep.
100% dependent on this society.
Because
man.
he don't got good credit. He got to go to what? Public house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. And
Yeah.
that's another trap, man. That public housing keeps depending on Esau, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then certain of these jobs that's higher end jobs run a fucking credit check, and if your credit not
Oh,
good,
yeah.
they won't hire you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, remember that shit?
Yeah.
Your credit fucked up. You could not get a fucking
Shit,
job, man.
you can't even join IUIC if your
Yep.
credit fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
They want
Yeah,
that
that's
money.
right. That's right.
They running credit checks, nigga.
He ain't lying, man. They run
Yeah.
credit checks.
Money.
At the end of the day,
So-
you know, it's a position of 100%. Either you're gonna do this or you're gonna die, and that's why, you know, repenting now is important, because the Lord is the only one that's going to be able to deliver you from this bullshit, man.
Right.
You know, these devils are going to completely, because now it's not even at the point, they're trying to make it to where they don't even need people except just to look at you and laugh and lord over you. That's it. They got these robots doing all these jobs.
Yeah.
That's why
Could
they
you say
took.
it again? They got what?
They got these robots finna do all these jobs. Every job finna be done by a robot.
Can you please tell that to a particular tribe? They start with an
Oh
I.
yeah, you Mexicans. I ain't even gonna call them that because they Mexican.
Right.
You gotta be standing over here with us to get called this
It's
car.
a car, right.
You
Yeah.
a fucking Mexican, man.
So you're not condemned with the world.
Right,
Repent.
Right. So Esau, you so-called Mexicans, the so-called white man, Esau don't need you no more to be in his farms and shit,
Yeah.
in the warehouses, or his restaurants and shit. They got the robots. You can go see the robots just
Yeah.
working hard, man.
Don't
Clearing the
get
whole
tired.
yard. Don't get tired.
Don't talk.
And working in the dark.
Working in the dark.
Save electricity.
Save
Yeah.
electricity and shit. They don't got pee.
That's
They don't got
madness.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna get high on the job and shit.
Solar power.
Right. Oh, they don't got to worry about documents.
Yeah, nothing.
Legal
Right,
documents.
nothing.
They machines and shit.
Nothing.
Man. Yeah.
They already paying the electric bill, so what's
Yeah.
a few more robots?
Right, if they break
Well, they
down,
ain't gonna have to
if
pay
they
no
break
electric
down,
bill.
if robot break down, robot can't sue.
Yeah,
Right,
right.
because they just push it aside and put
Yeah.
another robot in.
Go get them another motivator and get them together.
Right.
Because the sun gonna charge these niggas. They gonna be working all day in the sun and charge up, and then they gonna work all through the night.
Yep. Because Ecclesiastes said the grind is low. Grind is low, so jobs.
That's
man.
right.
Exactly.
Right,
That's
so
right.
ain't no more, Mr. Trump,
It's a tear.
who gonna pick the strawberries and oranges? The robots.
Right.
All right?
Shit. And a matter of fact, motherfucker, you're a peasant. You don't have to worry about strawberries and oranges.
Right.
We're gonna give you a ration pack.
Ah.
Strawberries and oranges are for rich people.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Like
nigga.
back in the day, the greatest. Yeah, just like in the ancient days.
That's what is happening, man.
In the ancient days, a bushel of grapes, man, you had to be somebody of prestige to buy grapes, man.
Somebody get Isaiah 10,
Come,
22,
come.
man. Because Trump puts you niggas out the Marines, too. He said you can't get no bumps. What did he say? He said you can't get no bumps. You know what I'm saying? You can get the
Yo,
Marines.
yeah, because of the razor.
You gotta get they call it a shaving kit.
Yep.
To where you ain't gotta shave no more.
Hey,
And I was trying to-
Because your house slowly moving away.
Yep.
And it's a good thing.
Yeah.
To the people.
Come out of her, my
he's
people.
He's gonna beat up Obama, man. That's
Oh
it.
yeah. Hey, and any of you Jakes that's in the military, man, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna cut you cause you ain't gonna Esau not gonna let you escape his contract
Hell
neither.
no.
Yeah.
You know, and me and the Murph worked with this Jake who thought he was a J bro. And this nigga went and joined the military. And we told this stupid ass, nigga, the Lord is about to get ready to kill you.
Right.
And you know, he was an alright brother, but he was just stupid.
Right.
We still see this guy on the internet taking pictures and shit, and the Lord done really bugged his mind out, man. You can see in his face that he know that the Lord is gonna kill him over there in the Middle East, man.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen to all you niggas.
Hey, but that's his fate, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Lord locked his ass in.
Yeah. And had him meet me and Murph before he did it.
Wow.
Damn,
Ezekiel
yeah, that's
chapter 3
crazy.
says if you warn him,
That's crazy.
his blood not gonna be at your
Yeah.
head.
And we sat in the car, and Murph broke down that Joel the 2nd chapter to this dude. And the 3rd chapter, Salakia.
Yeah.
Murph broke down Joel the 3rd chapter, and we sat in the car with this nigga for like 2 hours and told him this shit,
He didn't receive it.
and he didn't receive it,
Guess
man.
what? Blood off your hands.
Cause he's so worried about what having money.
Right.
This nigga think he gonna go do 4 years and come back and
Can
start
you-
a business.
Riches will not
Black
deliver.
bitch. Yeah. Nigga woman.
It's
Suck his
folly,
ass
man.
up.
Straight folly,
Yeah,
man.
man. And he was chasing that American
Yeah,
illusion,
yeah,
the American nightmare.
Yeah, and that's the problem with Jake. They don't know how to say, "Fuck this place.
Yeah.
This ain't for us." Jake, you can break bread with Jake and tell him everything, and when you get to the point
Right.
where you gotta start talking like that, niggas just check the
Yeah,
fuck out,
that's it.
man.
Hey, Ezekiel 47 verse 8.
you
He said the
Yeah, I got
desert
you.
right
What did I say?
right there, there's the valley of America.
Ezekiel 47.
No, well,
I got the
We
other
just
one too. though.
probably-
I got the
probably
Isaiah.
not.
scratch that.
No, he said something
You
totally
want the Isaiah 10:22?
Are you sure?
Uh,
What did I say then?
Come.
okay, right.
This is the book of
I just
Isaiah,
said-
chapter 10 and verse 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea,
Right, because you got Israel, it's like a sand. You can't count the grain of sand in the sandbox, man.
Con.
So think about all the seas, because 90% of the world is what? Water, man. You can't count all that, man.
Right.
And so Yahweh told to tell the heat, hey, if you count the sea, you count the stars, the constellation, hey, I'll
And
do
I'll
away
do
Israel,
away.
but you can't.
Right.
All right? It's more Israelites in the world than heathens, man. That's like 2/3. That's a lot.
Yeah.
2/3 is a lot of numbers.
that's
man.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right.
not unlike numbers.
right.
And just think about the Israelites that look like other nations. It's a whole bunch of numbers. They gonna be in no context camps looking like Edomites,
Yeah.
Moabites,
Yeah.
Ammonites, Hamites, Elamites,
Yeah,
Japheth and shit, and they don't know what the fuck is going on.
yeah.
They think it's some type of bad. They think it's some type of bad luck or something they did or somebody tricked on. No,
Yeah.
how put your ass in there to be destroyed because you're
Yeah.
2/3 of Israel.
And you can't be surprised too.
Oh, and you women gonna be in there too.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
Because
Absolutely.
7 women to 1 man.
yeah.
And you can't be surprised if he already got some type of system set up to where, okay, I know these the ones that took took the 23andMe.
Yeah.
These ones took the Ancestry.com.
Yeah, that's
so
what
I know
that's
them
for.
Jakes.
Right.
Right, exactly.
That's what that's for.
So I know which one of them Jakes is. I know where they live. And then let's see what else. Okay, these guys will be out on the highways ahead. We got them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a whole system set up. He's just putting everything in place. Ultimately, Yahweh Shemel Shai putting everything in place.
Yeah.
All right? And then he gonna make that move. That's that Revelation 12 and 12.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, when we talk about those genealogy tests,
Yep.
DNA tests,
Yeah,
Salakia.
genealogy, like they go by your family.
Salakia.
No, you get confused because the word gene.
Con.
Some people get confused. There. Don't worry about that.
But you send that DNA test in. Think about what Esau's whole idea of how he's going to control people is, especially you, Jakes.
Right.
Esau's whole deal is taking advantage of you because you don't know what the fuck is going on and who you are. Even if Esau points you in the direction of Africa, Smart niggas is gonna go and do some investigating and come to some other conclusions.
Right.
When they start digging up shit.
Yeah.
It's completely contrary. Esau's job is to convince you that you're just a nigger.
Yep.
And
You're
that you
nobody.
just black. You don't have a culture.
Right.
So how do it make sense that he's telling you, oh, you're this, you're that?
Right.
And then when you go investigate and you find out that that's some bullshit and you start doing some real digging, you're gonna find out what it is. See, it's not about telling you that you're a Nigerian. It's about trying to find out which one of these motherfuckers that look like other people are Jake or not, man.
I got a precept for that.
Hold it. Continue that.
Con.
Yeah,
It says, I'm gonna start at the top. This Isaiah 10:22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return.
And the remnant shall return is the elect of Israel.
That's right.
The 2/3 gonna be destroyed. All right, go ahead.
The consumption decreased shall overflow with righteousness.
That means Yahweh is righteous for destroying the 2/3, the reprobates amongst our people. All right, go ahead.
All right, this is Proverbs 25
And don't
and
quote that out, because like you said, like that nigga went to Mount Third.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a righteous decree from your house.
Shalom, man.
That's right.
So you
That's right.
return.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
this is Proverbs 25 and 2. It says, "It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter." So as the brother was saying, you're not just gonna go off what's being told to you. You're an African. You're a so-and-so, whatever. Right? You're gonna go do some research of your own. Just like even scriptures say. The scripture even say, "Blessed is he who readeth." You don't just go off what a fucking pastor or a preacher tell you. You're gonna do your own research. Oh well, my pastor say God loves everybody, so that's what I'm going by. You're not gonna find that in the Bible.
Yeah. Oh, God came to save everybody. That's
Right.
not the Bible.
Yeah.
So you gotta do your own research, man. You can't just go off what some booty faced man said to you.
But then when we come out with the truth, we're gonna sell that get mad at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get mad at us because we study.
Yeah.
The scripture said, I think in 1 Timothy chapter 2:15, study to show thyself
Yeah.
approved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you should be thankful. And at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. None of these fucking niggers actually believe that they African. I don't give a fuck how many dashikis they put on.
Yeah. Yeah. They loaf that. They loaf the so-called
Yeah, we in Chicago, man. We used to call niggas African booty scratchers, bro. Don't none of you niggas really believe you are African, man. Give me a fucking break, man.
And they know deep down that the so-called Latino, they
Yeah,
know
yeah.
it.
All these
Even though
niggas
they
know.
talk shit, oh man, them Mexicans, the motherfucking Puerto Ricans,
Yeah.
the motherfucking Indians,
Yeah.
they know at the end of the day,
I'm black, y'all.
Yeah.
they know at the end of the day, they the same damn people.
Yeah.
They know it.
I'm
Yeah.
black, you black, cause I'm black, y'all.
That's why none of these niggas will never have a problem with a Puerto Rican saying nigga, a Mexican saying nigga, because they know that they niggas too, man.
I mean, just look at the LA riots. Who was riding alongside Judah? It was Issachar in the
Right.
Northern Kingdom. They was beating Esau ass together.
Right. But see, you niggas but that shows you that the Lord not fucking playing, man. Because he said that your eye was gonna be evil to your brother. So no matter how much you know that that's your brother, it don't matter. You still gonna be wicked, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, you want me to keep oh no, we finished on that. I had got that revelation.
Go ahead, give it y'all one. Go ahead.
This Revelation 1 and 3.
No. Isaiah. Isaiah.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
Hey, you might as well go to 4.
Read 3 and 4.
Isaiah 1. Yeah. No, go to 5.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
Right, they don't consider, man. All right, they don't consider they the Israelites. Like you said, they satisfied just being black or being Latino, Hispanic. They satisfied that it's really black culture.
That's
they
right.
satisfied that deaf culture, man.
That's right.
All right, because black is what? Void. You just fall, you just don't know
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It goes with the spiritual nature broke in darkness in
That's
Deuteronomy
right.
28 and 29.
That's right.
In Isaiah
Yeah.
chapter 59 and 10, man.
Yeah.
Because when you say you black, that's void, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. You don't know who you are. You just fucking existing.
Yeah.
You
You're
don't care.
nothing.
Right. You're nothing. You just, as long as you got your little health clean in the hood, you got your acidic food on the food corner shit. Get those acidic hamburgers and gyros and fries and pizza puffs. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got the neighborhood hoe and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You got
Yeah.
the chicken head.
Yeah.
The ratchet.
Yeah.
All right. You getting your those if you don't work, you get your A, your public system shit.
Mm-hmm.
got your little shitty ass job and shit,
Yeah.
you good.
Get your little 3 for the 20 from the weed, man.
Yeah, right.
Smoke your little blunt that's got, and they just came out with a study. These motherfucking blunt wraps and shit are poisoned with toxic metals
Oh yeah.
to the point where, according to the standards of the USDA, them motherfuckers are illegal.
Damn.
And guess, and don't no Edomites smoke that shit.
Right.
Niggas smoke blunts. That nigga Tupac got niggas smoking blunts. Talk about some, I'm not gonna smoke out of this joint paper because it looked like a KKK outfit. I'ma roll this blunt because it's brown and my skin is brown. That's how stupid you niggas are, man.
Damn.
Tupac, and let me say something. Tupac is a character.
Yeah.
Tupac is a character made up by Esau
Yeah.
to dupe you simple ass niggas,
He's a
man.
product.
That's right.
To live a life
Yeah.
of destruction, to be a
A
nigga.
mo. He was a mo.
Yeah, he
Right.
was.
He sold out to the small caps and shit. All right, and he was a character. He wasn't from the hood.
Yeah.
That nigga was from I forgot somewhere he from, but he went to the performing arts.
Yeah, yeah. In
in New
Baltimore.
York with Jada
And New
Pinkett.
York, yeah. And
And
first
he
of
was
all,
all feminine and shit.
yeah. This
Doing
nigga,
it- doing
this
it
nigga
interview
was
with-
West Side till he died, but was born in Brooklyn. You niggas, and Tupac is the greatest actor in the history of the world, man. He was just an actor. Yeah, for sure. He was
Right.
just an actor.
Right. All those actors, Tupac, NWA,
Yeah.
those are actors, man.
They're all products.
Our products,
A
man.
lot of them are
Tyrone's.
Yeah.
Yeah, CIA agents, man.
Just
Yeah.
cloning time.
And you know what? It's a TV show. It's called The Boys. It's like a
Yeah.
satire superhero show,
That show
but it's
awesome.
real heavy. And in that world, in that show, the superheroes are the celebrities. But
Yeah.
what they go into is that, see, they'll tell the public that these people got their powers from like freak accidents and shit like that. But in reality, the government has a department. They make a special serum that they inject these babies with, and then they get the powers from that. And then the compound V, and then they raise them up in a program, and then they drop them on you niggas when they like 15 or 16.
That sounds like
they make contracts with the parents.
Yeah.
Really, that's based around because the contracts don't social security numbers.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
baby boy belongs to the state.
Exactly.
It sounds like a Disney documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's selling
So
their
all
children
of
to
these,
Baal.
all of these people that they set up for you to look up to,
Yeah.
they are homegrown. They raised these people up from a child up. You really think that this Edomite, you think this Edomite is gonna take a chance by setting up some random person
Yeah.
that they don't have 100% complete control
I
over?
think even some of the porn stars and shit.
Yeah.
I seen a famous porn star. It's like back in the day. You know, you just come out the house. No, not reality. You know, you come in the house and people just blowing shit.
Yeah.
And I looked at the paper. I seen like this skinny ass little girl, like she like 14 and shit.
Yeah.
Now this porn star, you could tell. I said, wait a minute, I know her. I said, damn, that girl. I said, she's skinny. And she had this little sausage titties and shit.
Jake on
Now
the hub.
they think shit like that.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute. I said, is Esau raising these little girls to be porn stars?
Yeah.
And then that's
Because
when
they call them assets. You're an asset to Esau. He ain't finna just be
Yeah.
walking down the street and oh man, this nigga looks cool. Let me take him and make him famous. That
Right.
don't even make sense.
Right.
Then we live in a controlled environment. First, the Lord is in control of everything.
Right.
But on a carnal level on this earth, like the scriptures say, Esau want to be like the Most High. He's controlling everything.
Right.
Ain't nothing happening by accident.
Right.
Mhm.
You know.
Hey, what Anthony Mackie said, he said, don't believe that shit. You can work hard.
Yeah.
He said that fame is given to you.
Yeah.
Hey, they will get it.
Oh yeah, he threw. They already they already trying to get him up out of there, off the Captain America shit. They've been rioting about that shit.
With that.
Yeah, but like the elder Southside Mike said, you know, the Lord is putting a lot of things out on the earth that's letting you know that this society about to be over. They got a nigger playing Captain America now. You know that. You tell one of these devils this shit. You go back.
Sorry.
You go back during World War II and tell one of them crackers that a black nigga was gonna be Captain America and they'll have a fit, man.
Oh,
You don't get hung on the tree for that.
Marvin Cummings changed the story that the original Captain America was Isaiah Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Ready
was
to hang your ass in the
Yeah.
man.
they was upset when they made Ariel who was a cartoon to begin with, but they made Ariel into a Judite, and they was pissed off. And then, oh, don't get on James Bond. Don't make him a so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? They get upset when characters change into one of us. But look at fucking the Ten Commandments, motherfucker.
Well, listen, this is the thing, because these characters, these are really the gods that Esau gives you.
Right.
And just like you iconoclasts are the real gods,
Yes.
the people that's really the gods, the people that was really doing things in the scriptures, just like you changed them into Edomites, now the Lord is taking your false gods and turning them into niggas, man.
Hey, even though false gods originally nigga gods.
Yeah, exactly. Zeus, all them was niggas,
The
man.
mermaids and shit.
Yeah.
Message.
And Esau don't use no Esau not. The Lord ain't even letting Esau use no Mexicans to do it. They using niggas. All these niggas be black that they change when they flip the switch. It's always a black.
Hey, what's one of the most famous TV shows that they still constantly trying to recreate in the earth? Vikings.
Yep.
Did you know the original Vikings were so-called niggas?
Yep.
But y'all don't want to take that to heed, though.
Oh, they put a special, I think, on the History Channel years ago showing
Yeah.
that blue-eyed nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like what? St. Patrick's Day was what?
Yeah, the
last
Irish
week?
too. I seen this
The Irish was niggas.
Irish niggas, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm one of them.
But they're not going to embrace that, though. They're not going to embrace that the Irish was niggas. They're going to say the Irish was always
You
white.
got Jake
Wrong.
talking about, even though you're supposed to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but you got Jake talking about, what are they doing that parade?
Right.
That's not for them. All right, you know the history. There's something to be saying to the Irish for themselves, man.
Yeah.
But you Mexicans, Quetzalcoatl, he's a pig that's so-called black man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
And he's actually a Hawashai.
That's right.
It's just a title for Quetzalcoatl means wise serpent, man.
Yeah.
All right? And then El Tante went down to Mexico years ago, I think in the 1980s. 80s and 90s and stuff. And the guide tour said that Quetzalcoatl will come back in cherry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your Hawashai, man. Revelation 1 side.
That's right. You want me to keep going in this Isaiah, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 1 and 4.
Right.
A simple nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
You're some wicked ass niggas, man.
That's right.
Come on, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and niggas.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Children that are corrupters.
Right.
They have forsaken Yahweh.
Right.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
Man, you backwards, man. Hey, your wickedness compares to damn Edomites.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, hey, see, you wicked. You don't acknowledge you wicked, but hey, guess what? We'll acknowledge we wicked.
That's right.
We'll acknowledge we wicked. All right, we trying to be righteous, man.
That's
Always
right.
our die daily, man.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, we
That's
giving that good old college try. Y'all not doing anything, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right,
Like
go
this,
ahead.
they just steadily. It's like a pig that just steadily wallowing in fucking mud.
Right, we
Just
fighting,
getting
man.
caked with
You
mud.
ain't fighting. You just letting it take over, man. You ain't fighting back and shit, man. All right, go ahead.
This is verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Right.
Ye will revolt more and more.
Yep.
The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint.
Because some rebellious, big hands, hard hands, speakers, man.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
it, man.
And you sick. You real sick, man. You sick.
Yeah.
To go against your power, your own nation and shit.
Right.
And stuff like that, man. Yep. But this hurt. That fly server.
Yeah, 100%.
That woman sick represent Israel.
Yeah. That's it.
said the same thing I said. What the fuck is he talking about?
Like, cause you backwards, Jake.
What the fuck you talking about, bitch?
Yeah.
Like, cause you down with Daddy Esau, cause the house I said that John 8 and 4. Like, cause you sick. Esau sick motherfucker, man. You just like your father Esau, man.
Hey, look. Hey, what they say in the world? You're fucking snake. You're a snake. Where do you think they get that from?
Right.
That's Esau. He the number one snake. He was the original snake, man.
Yep. But
Cunning, it's cunning ass, man.
I got an answer to say.
And then that showed the simplicity of women. Cause she went right along with the shit, man.
Yeah.
This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44.
Yep.
Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Right.
He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth.
That's how you know Esau was that serpent in the garden.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yep.
Because there is no truth in him.
Right.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own,
Right.
for he is a liar and the father of it.
Yep. Yep.
Hey man, so every single thing this devil has given you niggers has been to your detriment and has been a lie. everything that Jake do is backwards. You talk about the Lord and you try to tell Jake what they need to do to get right, and they backpedal and run away from you. Just like it say you going away backward. The more you talk about the Lord, the faster these niggas gonna run away, man.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, if you talking about getting some fried pork chops,
Yeah.
all right, get some fried pork chops.
Some
All right,
sizzle
smoke
shrimp.
weed and shit.
Listen.
Get passed out free
Yeah,
gloves.
yeah.
and shit.
Everybody gonna be there, man.
Everybody gonna be there. That Don Julio,
Yeah.
Jake, like the niggas on the West Side, like that Don Julio.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know, down line up to get that shit. Man.
Listen, man.
Right,
These niggas making pork chop,
Yeah,
bacon
show off.
cheeseburgers,
right.
and the bread is pork chops. That's how wicked these niggas are, man.
But look, but then they got diabetes.
Yeah.
Type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
Perpetually obese.
Your zipper's open.
Hey, perpetually
Yeah,
obese, man.
yeah.
Look at the nigga won't out of shape, man.
Yeah.
Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
This the book of Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me.
Right.
They are sottish children. Sottish means stupid.
Stupid, man.
Yep.
And not know if you don't know the judgment of your house, man.
Yep.
Yep.
It says
And
they are.
it also could be you don't follow his law, statute, commandments. No, the truth. All right, go ahead.
They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
Right. You wise do evil. I'm gonna do this. You got this scheme going on, that scheme and shit. All right. But when it comes, right, supplanting, right? Because your quality is supplanting. All right. But you can supplant in a righteous way, in a wicked way. Everything got two sides to it, man.
That's why I said,
All right.
the scripture says, those that want out a way of understanding shall remain in the congregation.
That's
of
right.
the dead.
Right. That's right.
So a lot of our people are spiritually dead, man.
Right, man. So when it comes to scriptures, you don't know shit, man. All right. Go ahead.
It says that they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Right? A nigga will tell you how to commit adultery. A nigga will tell you how to roll up a blunt. But following the ways of your how about you now shine, nigga don't have no understanding as far as that regards.
Right, man. They don't understand. They help us and shit, man. They don't know how to do it, man. But then when we bring it out, you know, and shit like that, man. That's disgusting, man. Look, he in the arms of his. Put the camera on there. He in the arms of his suppressor, man.
Folly, man.
That's folly.
You
Nobody-
faggot.
I know, brother, didn't want to put that on there and shit, but hey, I have to show that for
No, you know it's important because at the end
Jake
of the
is
day,
say they sick, right?
yeah,
The whole head is
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Jake is sick.
that's the result of doing what you want to do.
Right,
Right there.
Yeah.
The black woman.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Real quick, that's an evil work right there, right?
Right.
This is Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. And that was evil right there, man.
Right.
Two fucking grown men walking in the just in the open like that, and we're signing a crime against that.
And
Man.
the Israelite with his suppressor, the Edomite.
Yeah.
All right.
Join together. What's that? Isaiah
Join
13.
Come, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, get
press
that.
through.
Yeah.
Finishing up this, it says, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. Because we got that we're hoping for that mark of exemption, man, that's the watch. We're the men that sign and chronic and things of that nature. You got people just walking down, they look at that as normal, just like looking at this bus, man.
But like you said earlier, Esau used gradualism. He used gradualism earlier. We followed how the Diners club card was 1950, which is the credit card. How Esau got everybody used to not using cash and shit.
Yeah.
So now it's about to come because Trump has that decree that everything will be digitalized. There's gonna be no more cashless money and shit.
Right, and part of his campaign was fully implementing the biometric system, the entry and exit of America.
Right.
You know?
So the same thing they did, they got everybody used to man with man, one with one. He slowly introduced it, man.
Yeah.
All right. Starting with those alternative lifestyle characters in the 1980s and shit.
That's right.
And then what? MTV came out in the 1990s. Everything sex.
Yeah.
Everything, it was like sexually provocative and shit, man. It was a big push.
Yeah.
Then they stuck in, don't discriminate against sodomites and shit, man. You had sodomites on MTV, then what? The set, everybody started accepting they sodomites and shit like that.
Yeah.
And everybody who was sodomites, they became sodomites because that was a trend.
Yeah. And then
That's right.
And then it led to them putting it in little kids shows. Now every little kid show Every little cartoon got a Mo in it.
Yeah. Say, I remember when we were kids, and they had that Village People. We thought it was like a little song.
Yeah,
Wicked. You like, oh, they was Mo's.
Them niggas from the village.
Yeah, young man.
Hey,
Whatever.
that reminds me of I was watching a lesson a long time ago.
Macho Man.
Didn't respect the jail, didn't do the dance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, hey, and they was doing a lot of graping at them YMCA's. A lot of graping went down.
Yeah.
It was a spell.
Yeah.
And then, well, in the 90s, they turned it into funny
She's
shit.
dead.
With, what's the damn? Sinead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You thought it was funny, you laughing at it. They started with,
All right.
that guy from the 70s, played, damn, I forget his name, man. Flip
Wilson.
Yeah, he played Charlene or some shit like that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hey, get some tissue for the brother. Don't move. Get some.
Who thought of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamburger.
They didn't get on me, did it?
They said you the one.
Damn.
Don't worry. If you know them trying to say that's good luck.
I was about to say that.
Hey, look, I was like, what the fuck was that? I thought it was water.
Yeah, he got you bad, huh?
Shit, right on the back of my neck, bro.
On your neck? Hey, somebody take him to the washroom, huh?
It was that guy. Nah, I'm talking shit.
Hey, somebody take him to the washroom. Don't touch that.
Sorry, just
No, take him to the washroom. This is simple water. Get that out.
Yeah, take out the
Somebody go
garment.
him to the washroom. No, somebody take the garment off of him. Take him to the washroom.
Damn.
That
Hamburger.
was safe, man.
Shit on
Hey,
it.
we was carrying his ass.
Good luck, man.
Somebody take him to the washroom.
Hey, like birds flying.
Gave you that.
Just shit on it.
Give you that green shot.
Yeah, on the real. Shaking the world, they be like, that's good luck.
And I was talking shit, but yeah, let's continue.
Bring it out, breathe.
Yeah, what we was before we got disturbed by bird shit. For bullshit.
No, you was talking about the dude that was dressing up like the guy.
Wilson, Carl.
Flip
Flip Wilson.
Shit. He was Geraldine.
Exactly.
Geraldine, they got people used to this shit, man.
Right. It's a laughing matter for Shanae. What's that? In Living Color.
Yeah. Jamie Foxx and all them.
Remember his kids? Bosom Buddies from Tom Hanks?
Yeah, right. They was both.
I never
They were
seen
both.
that.
I remember that. Yeah, Bosom Buddies. Yeah, check it out, Bosom. Well, you don't got to look at it, but just look
Get
at it.
into it, yeah.
Yeah, just see it. You'll see it.
That's
Bosom
fine.
Buddies. They got people.
That's
And
fine.
then Three's Company, Jack the Flea,
Supposed to be a mo.
he supposed to go, but he was
Right.
supposed to go. He's a straight man, pretend to be gay and shit to live with two women and shit. They was programming you to do that shit, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Hey, and guess what? That's what your modern day husband is now. A dude that pretends to be a mo
Damn.
so he can have a wife. Cause all that behavior that all these soft ass niggas be displaying, letting the bitch lead, that shit is gay.
Hey, I just saw a man walking with the baby in front of him.
Yeah.
Everything is
Oh, listen, I ain't seen a bitch pushing a stroller
Yes.
unless she was by herself in a minute, man.
Bro.
These niggas be pushing
Bro.
a stroller soft.
Right.
Yeah. And they let the women.
Changing diapers, I wish I would.
They let the
man.
women name the child. And
Yeah,
shit, man.
yeah.
They let the women name the child. The child was named by their father.
Yeah.
Man.
Little kids be having hyphenated
Well,
names.
not really, because Leah names were the most happy put the spirit on Leah to name no children.
Yeah,
and stuff, but
yeah.
yeah, man. You fuck, hey, you got
It's a whole different. These bitches is doing it in a wicked
spirit
spirit.
away, man. You got, hey, you gonna name your child, name your kid. You don't let that bitch name your kid.
That's right.
You know, fucked up name.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Bitch named this one of these jigaboos named her daughter after some liquor. I don't even remember how the name was. But yeah, nah, it was some type of tequila. But the bitch named her daughter after some liquor and was on the internet bragging about that shit, man.
Right. Remember back in the day, they named their kids Mercedes.
Yeah, Lexus.
Lexus.
Yeah,
All that shit, man.
just nigga
Going
shit,
backwards,
man.
man.
Right.
They're going backwards, man.
Yeah.
Let me grab something real
Right.
quick.
So now they're gonna be more gradual to what the RD chip, the MOTV, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I grab something right quick?
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me,
Right.
and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit,
Right.
that they may add sin to sin.
And send us in. You had that bitch right there laughing and shit.
Oh, she left.
Yeah.
She just moved off the profits. That's
It's all
Okay,
good.
okay.
Hey, you know what's funny? They'd laugh and say we got dresses, but hey, you'll go to the fucking courthouse with the fucking judge with the dress on.
Right.
And he'll tell you all rise.
We don't
and
got
all
no
you
dress. We don't got no dress.
Nah.
A dress is like something all the way around.
around. Yeah. Right,
Well,
right.
hey, look, listen. At the end of the day, all these women they're so dumb and they losing so bad that they actually think they in first place. You ever played Mario Kart before and you were so far in last place that you was in front of the nigga that was in first? That's what these bitches are. They so far in last place that they in front of the nigga in first place, so they think they winning.
Yeah, they got less.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
society is built for Esau and the woman.
Yeah.
If you're a woman and you home in society and you got no money, you a loser. You a
Yeah,
two-time loser.
yeah. What that nigga Juicy J said? How you asking me for money with that thing between your legs, bitch? You better get out here and get to work.
You don't need support.
Yeah. Bitch on the corner asking for change. Bitch, you got a box. You better go to Washington and kill for it.
Damn.
Can't go marry one of those rich
What you talking about, man?
motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
And complain about it.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know when a bitch really is a superior ain't shit bitch. You can't even get no box to some loser to get a place to stay.
No,
Damn.
a real bitch wants to flint. She don't got to get a nigga no box.
Yeah,
She can make a big box and keep you hooked and
Yeah.
get no money.
yeah. But a lot of these chicks be such losers that they can't even do that, man. Period, man. And that's gonna be the case for a lot of these chicks, man.
Right.
Because once the money gets shut off, the trick not gonna take care of you no more when it ain't no more money.
You get caught up, man, 'cause
Then what?
You too comfortable. You at ease, man.
Yeah.
Well, you at ease just like in Isaiah chapter 3. Especially if you like women.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's like women on 12-tab chart.
Oh yeah.
All right. You at ease in society, man.
Well,
Right. And that's why you're gonna take that MOTV for that tan car.
Oh yeah. They gonna be flexing it too.
Right.
I
You're gonna
got,
be running to it, man.
I got some real.
Go ahead. What you gonna say, bro?
no, I was just gonna say, go back to the garden, where the serpent said that
We just went over there before you came up.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said it tastes good, and that's we're living in the results of that, right?
I got some back up how ultimately when everything fails, when this money system fails, hey, these women, hey, go beat up, hey, in the most trouble, man. These women,
Yeah.
this the book of Isaiah.
Listen, the only time you gonna see a black bitch on a date is with a fucking bitch, man. Ain't no fucking man taking no black bitch out. All these hoes be going to I work at a restaurant. I can count on my hand how many bitches that's black actually get took out by a man, man.
Right.
A vast majority of these jigaboos are going on dates with each other.
Hey, remember that time that brother came out, he worked at a high-end restaurant? He said these jigaboos be taking Esau to dinner.
Oh yeah.
And that's only like 1%, because you really got to be a top-level jigaboo to fuck with a bottom-of-the-barrel white man. These big Shirleys and these everyday black hoes,
She was
they
ashamed.
going
She was
on
ashamed.
dates with each other,
She
man.
was ashamed that she was with us.
Yeah.
She was ashamed.
Yeah.
She was being ashamed.
Because she's a fucking loser, man.
Right. What I just say, you're a woman, you're a two-time loser.
Yeah. The only way that you bitches can get somebody to want to be around you is another bugged out ass bitch. Bugged out dudes don't even fuck with these monkeys, man.
With the trick on, pretend like she a man.
Yeah. And a lot of them be walking around with it on under their pants.
Yeah, they do.
Shit.
That shit, it ain't good to walk around with shit.
Yeah.
To cut air off to the
Yeah.
side, man.
Yeah.
And you better watch
Stank.
it. Stink. Pussy stink.
Man.
These hoes out of order, man.
Ain't so but that bitch, you ain't gonna never know the feeling of busting a nut in the bitch, man. Never. You ain't gonna never experience that
Yeah.
joy, man.
And then a lot of these so-called studs be getting smashed on the low anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
That-
you ain't gonna never know the pleasure of having a rod and getting your shit sucked. And that shit just explode in the bitch's face. You dykes.
Hey, we uploading this raw.
Raw and uncut.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You stud bitches ain't gonna. I don't give a fuck. You get a so-called sex change. You ain't. It ain't. The feeling ain't the same.
Yeah. And the ones that really go that route, you talk about legion, they got 10 legions on them once they do that.
Yeah.
A lot of them do that shit and then go and delete themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You ain't gonna never know shit. From one past you get on hard and shit.
Yeah.
You don't never experience that. Never ever.
It's the little things, man.
Shit.
Yeah, no.
Jake Packett, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what they say in that movie, Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, niggers must pack. Fucking
Yeah.
You black boys pack too much meat.
Hey, that's what Jake. What he said? He said, "Oh, you niggas got elephant dicks." What she say?
Esau.
That shit look violent.
Scriptures, bud. Bring the scriptures out, man.
Read the scriptures,
Salah.
Allah.
This is the book of Isaiah 32. I'm going to start at 2. I'm going to jump to verse 9. Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, "And a man shall be in hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place,
Right.
as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land."
And like that Jake Woman walked with that dyke Edomite bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, that dyke Edomite bitch, she gonna die. And then she gonna die, man. Matter of fact, both of them gonna get
Man, that's true right now.
both gonna get raped by a pack of virus and shit.
Yeah. Look at that. There go 2 more right there. See,
Two more right
nobody
there, man.
wants these jigaboos, man.
Right,
They got to deal with each other.
right. And her ass is like it's like flattening and shit. It's like it was round one time, but now it's just flat.
Yeah. She busted and used and abused. Busted
Yeah.
and disgusted.
And
Yeah.
when it talks about the Lord taking away their tie is round like the moon.
Right.
That's the curse. A
Right.
woman's supposed to have a nice shapely body and hair.
A white woman do.
And hair.
And hair.
Yup.
Not bad. Her hair is so glory, man.
Yeah, man, it ain't supposed to be fucking optional.
Right.
You nigga women, man, y'all are fucking so rude. You gotta buy your fucking hair. It ain't even hair. If you watch how shit's made, it's made out of fucking little plastic pellets.
Synthetic.
Hey,
You know?
these black bitches is like a Mortal Kombat character. When you pick the character, you
Damn.
switch the costume.
Yeah.
That's what they
Changing
do
the
with their
skins.
hair, man.
Shit.
Changing skins.
Hey, but that goes all back into Esau poisoning everything, man.
Yeah.
Including the woman. He's weaponized food, the air we breathe, shit, your own household against you, all right? The monetary system, everything is a weapon against you, man. All right?
Yale, civilian butt lifts and stuff like that.
He said a civilian.
A Brazilian, brother. Brazilian. Damn.
She repent that she got that shit.
Yeah, right. Most of them
fucked
do.
up and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you bitches down in over there, Traverse City, Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Or the BBLs and shit.
Yeah, acting a fool.
You
man.
flying to yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I can go ahead.
Just a little bit more. Isaiah 32, I'm going to jump down to verse 9. Isaiah 32 and 9 says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Right, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease," because you need different government assistance. Hey, bitches be on OnlyFans, all type of shit, man. All that shit is gonna shut down, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. Ain't gonna be no OnlyFans.
And then when cause I'm about to bring this precept out.
Did y'all get that Micah?
Not yet.
You wanna bring it out?
Micah 7 and 10? You gotta go.
All right, so what the brothers is going into right now, see a lot of these females, especially the N-dub, right, the nigga woman, they got this mindset that they're independent. They don't need nobody. They don't need a man. They chasing the bag. They got it all, okay? But they don't understand that a future prophecy is getting ready to happen like quickly.
Yeah.
All right, and the society's gonna be fucked. And you ain't got a man in that day, you're gonna be looking for a
A
man.
man,
that
the
day.
elect.
The elect, exactly,
The elect.
because only the elect are going to be making it in that day. All right, so I'm gonna bring this precept out, and then I'm gonna expound a little bit more with that. This is Isaiah 4 and 1. It says, in that day, 7 women, not necessarily meaning 7, but you know, a number of, more than one, right, shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away all reproach. Okay? So right now you got a whole lot of these women talking about they independent, but they don't know society's about to crash, and it's gonna be like the purge out here. All right, and the only ones that's gonna be straight in that day is the elect men.
That's it.
And these women are naturally drawn to power or success, and they're gonna see the only ones that got it in that day are the elect.
That's it.
Okay, and so right now Esau got you in the mindset, oh, one man, one woman. Okay, well guess what? There's what? Like seven to 2?
7 to 1.
7 to 1.
And that's
really more
that's
than
low balling.
That's right. That's
more
her
than
fault.
It's more than
So
that.
if you got every man in the whole world with one woman, what happens to the rest of these few 100 million?
That show you
Where
how
they go?
selfish these bitches are. You ask them that, they ain't gonna have no answer. So you saying that you will have one man and 10 of these hoes just gonna be out here busting?
Right,
And you
right.
cool with that?
So you
Nah.
want, you want your best friend? What about your best friend? You want your
Yeah.
best friend to die?
Yeah.
Nah.
Real quick,
You're supposed to have- that's why you're supposed to have several women, man. Especially back then too, because a lot of times they would have children, especially boys. And they would grow up and they would have to go off to war. So you got to keep the seed line going. You can't do it with just one woman. You need to have multiple women. And if they having they cycle and shit, she out. You could now you know you got to have another woman so you can deal with this one out the camp for a little while because she on a cycle.
Yeah.
If I may, I'll share something right quick. Now, we see clearly that we're living in metropolis, right? Now, Apostle Hart brought this out, and it said right here, the metropolis was the first post-war American card that was marketed specifically to women. All right, so metropolis was catered to women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why you got that show back in the day, Green Acres, and she be like, Times Square. And then he said Fresh Air.
Right.
So she want that, shock, she drop mentality and all that, man. And that's what they seek after, man. And he gave the woman all this liberty, man. Hey, if you like you was going into, like if men could have multiple wives, hey, it wouldn't be really no crime, man. Because look at the jails. 90% of the people in there is the women, man.
Yeah.
So Esau knows these things, and he allows it to happen.
That's all by design and shit. Out of order comes chaos, man. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be chaos. Guess what? Esau introduced the CHIP. Cause he know you niggas, you used to having things your way, the easy way, what we call the micro generation, everything fast and shit. That's why you got it hooked on the credit card.
That's right.
You got to get hooked on the debit card. You got the CTA in Chicago, New York, the MTA, elsewhere, whatever. He gave you those transfers to turn the cards and shit. So used to be a paper transfer, and then it got turned to a card with a magnetic strip to it.
Yeah.
You have to slide it.
Yeah.
All right, and now what? You go with the card.
Yep.
So they get used with the chip. With the chip, you can do everything: buying stuff, get on the bus, travel, all this shit, man. Get in clubs and shit.
Yep.
So it comes gradually, man. And they know you people. You've been raised by a woman in America, and she give you everything. You spoil this shit. All right, because as soon as that MOT gets you, you gonna run and go get it, because you got the same mentality, but they don't spoil as woman.
And hence, that's why Elon Musk is what? Centralizing basically all the government information onto one system. So everything can be interconnected.
Right.
So when that MOTB is being pushed, right, everything's gonna be centralized, digitalized. So it's clearly the end of this place, man.
That's right.
Yeah, whether y'all here or forbear, man, it's happening. It ain't gonna stop just because you don't want it to. We gonna fuck what you think, what you feel. Nigga, it's what the Lord said. It's the Lord's will.
Right.
And how the fuck you gonna say you love the Lord and you're a so-called Christian or Catholic, but you got a problem with the Lord coming back? Make that make sense.
Right. Get Isaiah.
Fucking ignorant as hell.
If you really believe in the scriptures, you're gonna hasten in the day.
Exactly.
Like the scriptures say. Alright? I grab it. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, and I'll start at 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." I wonder what's going to do that. The earth also, that's right, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are we to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening?
Looking for what?
Hastening.
Again?
Hastening
Thank you.
until the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwell righteousness.
And the holy conversation being righteous was basically in the truth for Yahweh. All right, being righteous, having faith. To obey the law, says David Ben also have faith, man.
Right,
basically
true.
being right with Yahweh, Shai.
True immortality.
Right,
So
man.
that's living with the law's purpose.
Yep.
Right? So it says that judgment is coming.
Right.
It says fervent heat. Matter of fact, get the one to Malachi.
Oh yeah, 4-1.
Right. But how come you Christian churches don't talk about?
Right. If you really believe in the scriptures, you will be wanting this day to happen yesterday.
Right. They're not gonna talk about. They not talking about this today in the synagogue, and they're not gonna talk about this tomorrow in the churches. Man.
Especially you black churches.
Right.
Y'all not talking about the coming of the Lord.
Right.
Y'all talking about how to profit in this world.
Right.
Hey, y'all seen that one pastor? He said, "Hey, lock the doors.
$40.
$40 in the back. Hey, everybody up here, give me 100. What type of game was you playing?
Oh, he got arrested
40,000.
for this shit too, man.
Charge holding people against their will.
Hey,
Right.
$40,000, man.
Yep.
Hey, look, the word was given to us freely, man. All right, and freely it's supposed to be given.
Yeah.
But here you got this wicked ass pastor preacher talking about lock the doors, not just close them, but lock the doors and give me $40,000.
Yeah, they charge his ass kidnapping too.
Yep.
They got his black ass, man.
Freely you have
they
received, freely give.
Yeah, they got
Exactly.
his black ass. He want to prison. And guess what? Mother gonna be waiting for him. Yup. And he got no choice but to eat that honey bun off that bed.
Do you have a battery pack by chance?
No, I do not.
I charged, but then it was empty when I used it. Yeah. Where's he at? Yeah. Okay.
The
He
book of
got one.
Malachi 4:1.
Is it off?
Oh no, 20%.
Okay.
Malachi 4:1 it says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble."
Right. Should burn like an oven.
Yeah.
So
Somebody get Isaiah 13. Like the elders say, hey, we getting back into these prophecies. All right, judgment is coming to this place. Right?
Yep.
Fire is coming to this place.
That's right.
All right, and it's going to get real graphic.
Got you.
Uh,
I got it right here.
Go ahead, start with the top.
Yeah, this is
Start back. Yeah, start at 5.
Isaiah 13:5. They come from a far country. From the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai and the weapons of his indignation.
So these are the weapons that's going to make this place burn like an oven. Right? That's written in Malachi. Same thing is pretty much quoted in the 2 Peter. The same thing that Enoch seen. When Enoch seen Yahweh Shai coming back with thousands to thousands of his saints to render judgment, what was that judgment? The second death, which is fire. Go ahead.
It says,
hold on, brother. What are you doing?
Also like
Brother
traveling time, huh?
Shit.
I was right with him because I was like, go ahead.
It's okay.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 13:5. It says, even Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
This is righteous anger. Go ahead.
How ye for the day of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is at hand? It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them.
Right. Hey, because once these arrows are shot in the earth, it's just like that movie 1984. All right? There's nothing people will be able to do. Imagine sitting on the lakefront and all you see is nukes coming towards Chicago, man. There's nothing you can, there's no way you can run, hide, nothing.
Ain't gonna be no water until you gonna get water. Look at your phone. This shit will go instant.
You know, in Japan, when they dropped the atomic bombs, people tried jumping into pools, and the pools just started boiling because that fire was so hot. This is gonna be hotter than that.
Yeah.
The only way out is up.
Oh,
Through the Lord.
Let me explain this real quick. I was doing a little bit of research because I like to see that type of shit. So they were showing the different sizes of bombs what they have, what they had go off, and what they got presently, right? So when you look at the bomb that went off in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, right? It's like this. They got a bomb in Russia called the USSR Bomber, 100 megatons.
Damn.
So this is what went off in Nagasaki. This is what a USSR Bomber reaches to.
Is that bigger than a Satan II?
Yeah, about the same size.
The technology just keeps on getting better
See?
and better and better.
So when we talk about this fervent heat, nigga, it don't get no hotter than that. The earth is gonna be made into glass. Think about that.
America.
Sand.
Great.
We read Isaiah 24, it says just shake back and forth like a pot.
Like a drunkard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes for Babylon the Great. It says, verse 7, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Why are their faces going to be as flames? Huh? Somebody get Zechariah.
All right.
14:12.
Zechariah 14.
14 and 12 on deck.
Just go ahead.
Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue.
Your faces is going to be on fire, man.
Right.
All right, your whole body, this fire is going to melt elements. What does your body make up? It's nothing but it's mass. All right, it's compacted elements, man.
Zinc, iron,
All right.
gold.
Slacky, if I may.
Hey, that's not going to be a quick thing.
Right.
Yes, the Lord is going. He's the Father of time. He's going to stretch out the time, man. All right, and make you feel that shit like it's going to be forever.
It says that they shall dwell in torments. Dwell.
Yeah.
And men shall look for, I know it refers to World War I, but Revelation 9 and 6, men shall seek death and death shall flee.
See, that's not
Yeah, and should I find you?
I mean, well, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's what happens, bro.
because they showing up. All right, let me finish. It says, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So all you gotta do is go watch the movie Terminator 2. Right? When she was leaning against the fence and the nuke went off in the background, that's what's going to happen to America.
Let me get this in an NLT Bible.
On a bigger scale.
On a vast scale. Isaiah 24 and 17 in NLT Bible. Terror, traps, and snares will be your lot. I mean, those who that's destruction, that's your lot. You can't escape. You people of the earth, this is basically talking about America. Those who flee in terror will fall to a trap, and those who escape the trap will be caught in the snare. Destructions fall like rain from heaven. The foundation of the earth shake.
Sure.
The earth has broken up. It already collapsed. It is violently shaken. The earth staggers like a drum. It trembles like a tent. The storm, it falls, it will not rise again. For the guilt of rebellion is very heavy. All right? And that day Yahweh will punish the gods in the heavens and the proud rulers of the nation of the earth. All right? The gods have represented Esau, man. All right? It said, and the proud rulers of the nations on the earth, man. All right? So, yeah. So, ain't no escaping no justice, man. All right?
I got Psalm 7 and 13. He had prepared for himself an instrument of death. And he has adorned his arrow against the persecutors, you know? The arrow of death is that missile.
And what's that? Second Esdras, that 16. The arrows begin to be shot to the ends of the world, man. Okay? These are the weapons that's going to do this damage to this place, along with the chariots. Right? The Second Esdras 13. Remember, after Isaiah 63 happened, Basra is America. So Yahweh Shai is going to get his lick on this place.
Right.
All right? Then in Second Esdras 13, it says what? That all those armies in Armageddon are going to stop fighting each other and come together to fight against him that flew upon the mountain. All right? And what did what did Second Esdras 13 say? That Yahweh Shai turned them into dust. All right? A laser beam. Okay? Go ahead.
The movie War of the Worlds.
Ronald Reagan said that.
Yep.
Yeah. Speech. He said, take our differences, turn away from our differences, and fight an outside invader, pretty much.
Talking about your Howard shot.
Yeah.
The movie Independence Day is a little little snippet of that. You know what I'm saying?
Space Force X.
Yep. That was that war in heaven.
That's why Esau tried to make these aliens, the angels, like green men with aliens. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
On the floor.
I got one. This is Jeremiah, and I'm bringing this out to make a point. This is Jeremiah 11:13. It says, "For according to the number of the cities were their gods, were thy gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem, have you set up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to burn incense unto Baal." And that's what's going to happen, man. A lot of y'all gonna be seeking your fucking your witches, divinations, your damn your Jebus, your damn Santa Maria, your Chemite bullshit, whatever so-called gods and goddesses you so-called believe in. That's what y'all gonna be seeking for. You're not gonna be seeking towards Yahweh Shem Shai. The Lord gonna fucking leave you here and melt your ass, man. You know? Because the prophet's been out here telling y'all what's up. And you despise the prophet.
Hey, from the beginning, as friends do, it says even the 70s from Adam, be not prophesied of these sayings.
Yep.
So evidently the prophet's been out here since Genesis doing this work, man.
Since
Telling you the same old story, that judgment is coming, judgment is coming. How many eons have we been preaching the story? This is
Right.
You got no another fucking 1,000 years.
That's
Nigga,
right.
Out your fucking mind,
That's
man.
right.
He said Genesis. Genesis means beginning. You've been doing this from the beginning, man.
It's that voice in the garden.
Yep.
That voice in the garden.
Yep. That's why the scripture came out earlier. Why should I strike you anymore? You're just gonna keep revolting, man.
Right.
I'm not gonna keep talking. That's the Most High God is our Father. He said, I'm not gonna keep talking to you niggas, man. I'm done talking. When I come back, I'm about to fucking light your ass
I'll
up.
destroy you niggas, man. All those free accidents and shit.
Yep.
Kids killing their mama because
Well,
they couldn't cut the TV off and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, the Black Plague.
Yeah.
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 No downfall of Jake.
Yeah.
That's right.
What happened over to the Northern Kingdom, man?
And I was looking at the
Shit,
history.
slavery.
Yeah.
And the freak accident, it was Yahweh.
It was Yahweh.
He allowed it. That's the only way that Esau got the upper hand.
Isaiah 45:7, right? He does evil, he does good. All right, because I was looking at the History Channel, and they talking about Black Plague. People said they seen basically it was an angel. He went up a rod. He said Jesus was coming out that rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, how permission that Black Plague to go out, man? To kill 2/3 of our people, man.
You read that Isaiah 45?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness.
Right.
I make peace and create evil.
Evil, man.
I, Yahweh, do all these
You
things.
know what I'm saying? And he did that to kill off 2/3 of our people in Europe. That's why you'll see us going to Europe no more. And why? Because Jake being wicked. Jake was doing it into that Freemason shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they coming against Jake and how mutual they didn't like shit, signing with Esau and shit.
Mhm.
Being cool, he said, okay, I'm gonna take your ass, we'll take Europe out of your hands. All right, and I'm gonna get to East. They prophesied Jake to go down anyway. All right, that beast lick his wound in Revelation 13.
Yeah.
All right, Esau come back to power, and Esau had to fulfill again the fatness of the earth for him to go down and put us on top. That has to happen.
This is Romans 9:17.
So lot. And when the Spaniards began their conquistador, all right? They say, hey, we feel like the Romans, because you are the Romans, motherfucker.
That's right.
Also, Black Wall Street. The Lord allowed Jake to get up a little bit just so he can snatch the away.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 9:17. For the scripture says unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
That's right.
And he raised, today is America's modern Egypt.
That's right.
It's like in Revelation 11:8.
This is the book of Revelations 11:8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
The dead bodies are they're Israelites in Ezekiel 37, and also that's the they also the valley of the death, valley of the shadow of death. Also in Ezekiel 47:8 when talking about that
Babylon.
Yep, and that flood.
That's so heavy because you know you got the Great Rockies, you got the Appalachian Mountains, then you got the Great Plains.
Yep.
You look at that. Mountain Ridge, you got a great valley in between.
Right.
So, hey,
Yeah, that's right. Because anybody
that's
in movies, they always quote that scripture, will know what the fuck they talking about. Especially that War of the Worlds, the original one, 1952 and shit. All right, he just quote the scripture, what the fuck they talking about, man. All right, but back to Ezekiel 47. That water in Ezekiel 47, he said first came into his ankles, and then it went to his knees, and then that's talking about the truth flooding out, man. The truth getting flooded out to all four corners of the earth, man. To what? The elect of Israel. All right? And the country in the east, the Jerusalem will stand for us. And the desert is that valley, which is the valley of the desert is that valley, which is America, man. All right? So ain't nothing you can do with the truth, man. You can't stop this truth.
Yeah, America is a valley set
It's
low.
a valley, man.
He
Hey,
converted.
When the Israelites waking up, that's all the rest of prophecies come from quick, man. And America will be destroyed. And guess what? Hey, America's
Revelations 11:8. It says their dead body shall line the street of the great city.
Nigga praying like he's doing a burpee.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right. So just like ancient Egypt, most had Rome.
second Egypt again with plagues.
Right. But what did Yahweh tell Moses? He said, I'm going to harden the heart of Pharaoh, man. And that's what Yahweh doing this thing. He's hardening the heart of Esau to bring him down to get his
You see this nigga Trump?
All right, so he get his, Yahweh's gonna get his permanent glory, man. That's right. America be destroyed and come up there flaming smoke and fire, man.
And how to tell this place is spiritually Egypt again, because Deuteronomy 28:68 said thou shalt come into ships again, Egypt again with ships.
Right.
Right.
Hey, look at that. That building is like a damn octopus. He had a position, it's like an octopus.
Oh yeah, real quick, since we're talking about Egypt,
Right.
since they made this great discovery. Hey, listen, we all know who built the pyramids, right?
That's pretty fun.
And when you really get deep into it, they accredit it to Imhotep. Now, when you look up who Imhotep really is, it's Joseph.
Read.
So when you really get into that,
Hey, they really found him in that movie, The Mummy.
right? When you really get into that, that's Jake, man. I don't want to hear shit about no aliens, no reptilians.
Yeah.
Even back then, yes, it's a great electromagnetic, conductor, or whatever you want to call it. Hey, Jake was wise back then, man.
That's right.
Hey, man, now let me get into it. We even go back to that time of Pharaoh Khufu. Who was the motherfucker schooled by? Abraham. You can find that out in the book of Josephus. It said Abraham taught them arithmetic, about the stars and everything else, man. So that's where they even got the fucking blueprint from.
Right.
But of course, they ain't gonna credit Jake, the Israelites, to nothing. When you go into each of these societies, the people that made that society great was the Israelites.
That's
So
right. Not savages like this monkey talking about, man.
All those Edomites archaeologists in the archaeological institution, they're not going to teach they going to have that shit.
Why we use these radars to see? Y'all can't even see the shit under the damn bed of the ocean, man.
That's right.
These all just be fucking talking. Now,
That's right.
You know, you take the meat, spit out the bones, but regardless, it's attributed to Jake. I don't give a fuck how you want to look at it, man.
Right.
Egypt came great. Go ahead.
I got this video the elder had sent me that pretty much shows some of the text that Jake was using.
Thank you.
And then
We was a lot stronger back then, so now you can't conceive that these damn bricks is a
Yeah.
ton apart or
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
Esau don't even know where his dick is at, man. Anything else.
And then when you really think about it, what the elder's saying, right? He said that we did all that back then. Who was the one contributing to making damn near everything in America that we still
Yeah,
use
there's nothing
today?
new under the sun.
So-called black men. You see?
right.
So and you got all these nations still want to be like Jake, and we in our fucking lowest state.
Esau got his history skills from Issachar and Aztec.
Yeah.
But it's the Aztecs, they label every single mouth.
I'm gonna tell you, since we're speaking on this,
Yes.
there's a quote. I believe it's by J.P. Morgan when it says if you really want success, look to the stars or astrology. It's a real quote. You can look it up. It says billionaires basically go to astrology about their next plan. They know they on the left hand side, they read the stars too. Now what does the stars do? It tells you times, things of that nature. The same with Issachar. That's where they learned it from. They just do it on the left hand side. So for somebody to say that, it means they fucking know.
Yeah.
Because who's reading the stars on the right hand side? It was Issachar.
Yeah.
Issachar.
Yeah.
Right.
Them Aztecs was high level, man.
Now
That-
they was in some.
Yeah, they was wicked. They was wicked. They was wicked.
They was.
Yeah,
They
it
was
was.
like the Northern Kingdom Levites.
Yeah, that's why the Lord fucked them up.
They was tweaking over there,
But
bro.
he got his you're supposed to go by the sun anyway. You're supposed to go by the moon. But he got that sun calendar from his part.
Yeah.
That's like that shit that be happening on the islands down there with Levi.
Yeah. Yeah. Wickedness, yeah.
Wickedness, man.
Cause them Aztecs, they main city was built in the middle of a lake. You and Esau ain't did that shit nowhere.
That shit wrong as hell.
They got a pyramid floating in the middle of a lake.
That shit wrong.
And Esau had to drain. So like, go ahead.
No. Then when Esau got there, they said the streets was clean.
Yeah.
They had barber shops of plates and shit. Hey, Montezuma had a damn tub for the mountains looking down.
City of Gold, which they got the
El Diablo.
El Dorado, yeah.
El Dorado. Sorry, El Dorado.
That's what they call it.
Even them Incas in Peru, whole city at the top of a mountain, man. And I seen this little snippet on the internet where this Edomite was breaking down. They had a system that was their whole shit had full plumbing. They had faucets, they had running water, and they got this shit. Yeah. And this is at the top of a mountain that they doing this, man.
That mountain where the Aztecs at, guess where the tub up there? Montezuma.
Look, man.
That's the nigga, man.
Look, man.
Come on, man. They the nigga got a tub up
Yeah.
the mountain shit, looking down and shit.
These devils just found out 50 years ago that you got to take a bath every day.
Right.
Motherfuckers was going 3 weeks without a bath, man.
They don't wash their legs.
Oh my God.
What you mean this man don't wash his hands?
They don't wash their legs. Yeah. They don't wash their. Oh, they used to wash.
That shit folly,
that's
man.
that's for primitives. I don't wash my ass with a cloth.
That shit's some folly, man. Shit.
Right, but hey, Jason's the former All Next, man. They got them not good others, man. Hey, I read in that book I got contributions of the American Indians. In that book, like I said, Esau didn't know about it until they studied Issachar, man. Esau didn't take this seriously until the 1800s.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Issachar had a cure, a medical technique to cure halitosis and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of y'all need that.
Brits.
Yeah.
That's the original Brits. Motherfuckers over like, nah, horrible fucking Brits.
Yeah, different hygiene. Matter of fact, Issachar, Zebulon had Zebulon the Mayans. That's what Esau get out there to put metal fillers in their mouth and shit.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Go ahead. Hey, what chapter was we in?
Revelation 11.
That's good.
Yeah. No.
I'll get there. Each of him be.
I'll worry about it. I got it.
This is second address, chapter 15, verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. We just read that spiritual Egypt is here in America, man.
Hold on. You go to Washington.
My triumph.
You go watch these cities, you have to watch the monuments,
Straight.
the obelisks, and everything.
That's right.
And matter of fact, y'all forget what scripture when it talking about Hanes, it refer Hanes used to be a capital of Egypt and stuff. That's what Washington D.C. is supposed to be something like that. Pattern after Hanes, and they have to change the location. Hanes in ancient Egypt is just like Washington D.C. today. Right, yeah. But Hanes would
I believe Memphis was the capital.
Memphis.
Yeah. But it's still set up the same way.
Yeah, it's still set
the
up.
obelisk, all that shit.
It's still amazing. It's the same thing. Tomato.
No, it's the same shit.
Same shit.
Verse 11. But I will bring them a mighty hand, which is Yahweh, and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Hey, so that death angel is going to what? Spin the block again.
That's right. See what he did in the first Egypt. Imagine what he's going to do to the second Egypt.
Yeah.
You know what you can read about what Yahushua is going to do to the second Egypt? Isaiah the 63rd chapter. Who is this that coming from Basra?
Yeah.
All right? Basra is the capital city. All right? For who? Edom.
Wait, so now you right this minute.
I'm exploring, I'm just talking shit. God, no. You bury me and my father. I'm just talking shit. Nah, growing up, I really like history. Like, man, messed it up. Like, science, history, and math was like my favorite subjects. I was an asshole in school. But go ahead.
And it will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment.
And they're talking about that Egypt over there? That shit, dust and bones. That shit is basically a big ass museum.
That's right.
What Egypt is he talking about? This one.
That's right.
All right?
You said the book of Egypt, and Egypt is not rising in it.
Hell no.
Ain't nothing but street vendors.
Yeah, ancient Egypt, that's seized somewhere in a museum, man. All right, that's been spoiled in a museum, man. That's ancient Egypt. All right, is that
right there in that museum right there? Got ancient Egypt artifacts up in there. Shit.
Because when they was doing, what was that, 1800s, when they was doing all that excavation.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you how Great Britain, even in Africa, like great treasures in Africa, how these cracks was just stealing shit and putting it in museums. Talking about tons of gold.
Yeah.
Stealing it from these different nations, man.
Like that
showing you
showed
what, showing you what type of devil this red man actually is.
So I gotta say something. And they,
I'm a puppet.
and they was concealing the fact that Jacob was in Egypt. So they could lie said ain't no such thing as the Israelites and this and that. You think they Esau went to Egypt?
If it wasn't a such thing as Israelites, the richest people on planet Earth wouldn't claim to be the people of the Lord.
That's right.
It's just to confuse you niggas out there, man. Who they Egyptian?
Everybody want to be like Mike. I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make the name of Israel deceased, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's what they want to do, man. To break the bands of Israel asunder, but you can't stop this, man.
Can't stop it, man.
It's Kwame Yasharala through the spirit of Yahushua, man.
Right.
As soon as rather than later, the Lord is going to restore us unto our full health.
That's it.
Show you how wrong Jake is, right? I was looking at a report. It says so-called African Americans make up, I believe, like 14% of Babylon the Great. Now, that didn't include the Northern Kingdom, none of that. But it said if these 14 people, these 14% that make up America, basically if all the Judites in America left, went to Africa, that a lot of shit wouldn't even fucking work.
That's right.
Because between consuming and actually doing these laborious jobs, it's Israelites that's doing it.
That's right.
All right? So going back into history, who made all these kingdoms great? It was Jake.
It was Jake, yep.
Because they were in slavery. It was related.
Yeah.
Right? And on top of that, you had what? Great technologies that came from Jake being in captivity or inventions and things of that nature. Even after the fact that Jake got physically out of bondage.
Every single modern amenity.
Hey, the race to space, if it wasn't for so-called niggas, and even though you had, they woman that figured out the goddamn Go ahead. Turn straight to Toby.
Hey,
Already got shit on
hey, you better believe Esau found a lot of shit that he's not revealing to the public.
Oh yeah.
A whole bunch of evidence that we did.
You can't get under the Vatican.
Right, yeah.
Guarantee you. Yeah, that's the reason why only certain people can go in there, and mainly, really, it's supposed to be the Pope's personal study, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See, it's secrets buried deep in there, man.
That shit looked like in Indiana Jones. Just a big ass fucking warehouse with wood crates in it and
Basically,
all type of shit.
Basically, that's the modern day Liberia of Alexandria.
That's right.
Pretty much.
Esau found a book.
I know you've seen this.
Since
Let's
James
get about
Rogers,
this
like,
private.
Con. They locked it in
written in
there. I
ancient
seen it.
Egyptian
Yeah,
language. I bet he come like he found this shit. All 12 tribes, listen to shit, what they doing in occupation. All this shit.
Hey, you can't wait for the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
So to back you up, you said Jake was the lead, Judah was the lead. Hey, doing containers to export, import. It's mostly Jake that do it. Matter of fact, Esau in the trucking
That's
world.
what niggas sell drugs.
I'm just talking shit. Actually, Esau gives us by name. He calls us can boys. which that part of trucking is like the lowest part of the industry, which is the export-import boxes that come over, man. So check the stock, man. The whole world.
I got a fun fact. Just like America doing drugs, Egypt was how.
Shit. Times like this, people want to get high.
That's
New Jack City.
Yeah, you already know it, man.
Yeah. People are nothing but the degenerates.
That's it.
A bunch of the degenerates and drug addicts.
Yeah. And what? Hey, like America love their pants. Egyptian love their pants. Back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody real quick grab that Crying for Wine in the street.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I think that's what's coming. People are fucking dark, man.
Good.
There it is. This is Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. Isaiah 24:8. The mirth of tabrets ceases, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the heart cease. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Right. El Tar said, ain't no more going to the club to take a drink and sing a good song, all this shit, this shit out.
Right.
Ain't no more going to the fucking bar and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? Motherfuckers going through so much shit. Motherfuckers go to the bar, start drinking, and start crying.
Yeah, boy.
Ain't gonna be everybody know your name.
Yeah, that cheer shit over with.
Norm! Isaiah 24:10. It says the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man come in.
Right. And so those missiles in America, ain't gonna be no what's happening in America and all this shit. You ain't gonna have that shit will be considered violence.
Yeah.
You don't want this shit.
There is a crying for wine in the streets.
Uh-huh.
All joy is darkened.
Right.
The mirth of the land is gone.
You ain't gonna know what the fuck. You people in the dark. You don't know what the fuck going on. These people pass by, they know what the fuck is going on. They in total fucking complete darkness.
That's right.
Just like
Gross darkness.
darkness, gross blackness and shit.
Yep.
All right. You just dead. You know it's so dark and shit. You can't say shit on your face. These people in total darkness.
Yep.
That's what the fuck is going on.
And so when you have that understanding, and people doing this shit right now,
Right.
and look, this is only the beginning of sorrow, bro. This is only the beginning. Wait till when the last leaf falls that tree, so to speak.
Yep.
Right? Because right now we're in the green tree. Wait till them leaves fall off. Then
Yep.
people really gonna be out there fucked
Hey,
up.
our worst security is he worst security. He knows those people are fucking animals.
Yeah.
They just think all that laws and shit.
The laws of the
majority
land
here,
gone.
when that shit gone.
Oh, yeah, they ain't
gonna
hearing
go
none of that
ape
shit.
Yeah.
They ain't hearing none of that shit.
Right now there's a law of the land,
Right.
and that day ain't gonna be no law of the land. It's
Right.
gonna be me, myself, and I.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you already starting to see it right now. It's sprinkled here and there, but when the shit really go down, it's over with, man.
Yeah.
The law of the jump.
Yep.
Yeah, you know it's just the Lord holding these
Kill will
niggas
be
back
killed.
because at the end of the day, these law enforcement agencies, they don't have enough manpower to stop these Jakes and these YNs and all these. Like if Jake really decided to run, yeah, they don't got nothing to stop that. Then the world is in World War III, so they really can't even afford to send military motherfuckers over here to handle that because they need them around the world.
Hey, that's the power of Yahweh get these niggas in prison. Because really the prisoners outnumber the CEOs.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
That's Yahweh holding the prisoners back, man.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
the
yeah.
CEOs.
Wait till the electricity fell. Them doors open up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, smoke, bro.
My worldly brother worked at 26 California as a sheriff.
Right.
He said pretty much every day there's like 800 of them.
Damn.
Yeah, versus all the inmates.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
That's it.
That's Yahweh holding them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till them doors open up. Wait till them doors open up in these fucking zoos when them animals get tired of you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah. They put hands on them inmates, you know, with special gloves and shit. They hit them hard.
We're about to do a work in this place, man.
I got that scripture put in the wall, God. This is the book of Luke 23 and 31. It says, "For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry?" Right. So this society is somewhat operational and shit is going crazy, man. So how much more when what? No law enforcement, no government. You know, when the money system crash, how much more with these people acting fool out here, man? You know, because the scripture says the love of many shall wax cold.
Exactly.
You know, in this way, it's somewhat as the society is somewhat operational. So when people lose it all, they gonna lose it all.
The
Man.
beginning of that quote, right? The beginning of that part of that scripture says, because iniquity shall abound. Iniquity is lawlessness. Right? This place is gonna be straight lawlessness. Okay? And the love of many shall wax cold. It's gonna be like the fucking purge out here, man. The only ones that's gonna be good in that day is the elect.
That's right.
And that's facts.
It says, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Yeah, Isaiah 65 and 13.
Yeah, we're eating and
So what you talking about?
You win some, you lose some.
Read.
Go ahead.
Who got a scripture?
I got one for y'all. This is Psalms 91 and verse 7. It says, Yep. Got 173? Yeah. Okay, yep. It says, Psalms 91 and 3, it says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield. It says, and buckler. It says, thou shalt not be afraid for terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. Right. It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in noonday. It says, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. You got it.
Yeah, so hey, when those missiles, come through, hey, the only one, once again, only the elect are gonna be good in that day, man. Yep. These people gonna be incredibly horrified by the things that's going on. Look at these people overseas right now with shit going on, with the missiles flying here and there.
Right.
Ain't no fucking safety nowhere, man. Every day they in fear. If I lay here, I might get hit with a bomb. If I lay over there, I might get hit with a bomb. Or the shit might cave in on me. Right. That's what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
And if you're not under the wings of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, like Psalm 91 and 1, all right, your ass is smoked, man. Plain and simple.
Can I go right quick? This is, oh, you still got more?
You go ahead.
Oh, fine. This Job 5. Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And that goes to the elect, or wouldn't be of that double.
That's right.
Watch out.
I'll land back off that precept and finish up in here. It's back in Psalms 91 and verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right? So in these times that these brothers talking about, man, when all hell break loose, man, and it's anarchy in the streets, man, and it's all the way up to this shit, man. The Lord is gonna be with his men, right? I'm saying you're gonna have a what's the scripture Jeremiah talk about? It should be as dung in the street, man. Yeah. That's how serious things about to get, man. Let me grab it real quick. If you get it first, you read the book, sir. I got it right here. This is Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 22. Actually, I'm gonna start at verse 21. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 22. It says, speak, thus saith the Lord, even the carcasses of man shall fall as dung upon open field, and as the handful after the harvestman, and none shall gather them. Right? So it ain't gonna be like it is now, man. You have a whole, ceremony, burial.
Nobody can bury the body.
That's right.
What's going to happen afterwards? Matter of fact, that's going to be
continuous employment.
Yep. One of the first jobs handed out.
Yep.
Yeah, Khan, just to back up that dung. This is the book of Jeremiah 25 and 33. It says, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be limited, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. All right, even upon the arrival of Yahweh Shai, man, there's going to be a lot of people that perish, man. You know, bodies laying down in the streets. And when Yahweh Shai does make his return, man, it's going to be a lot more bodies laid down in the streets, man. You know, so a lot of death, man. A lot of death and destruction.
I got you right here. This is Luke chapter 12, verse
Shalom, dude.
What? Well, this is Luke 12:49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? So, yeah, like the brother was going into, like right before the Lord comes, it's gonna be popping off, man. It's gonna be chaos and madness in the street, calamity, man.
Right.
And that's when we're not gonna be out here, you know? Because hope that is seen is not hope, man. All right, once it's in your face, it's not going to be any need for a prophet to tell you that these things are coming once these things have came to pass.
Right, famine of the word here.
Famine of the word.
Yeah, that's why you can't say certain days on TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff, man. It's sad of the famine of the word. Right? Like I said, somebody get that.
Isaiah 42:9.
I got that.
Yeah, go ahead. Famine of the word.
Yeah. This is the book of Amos 8 and 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh,
Right.
that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst of water,
Right.
but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh.
Right.
It says, right, it's going to be a famine of the word, man, because what, you know, brothers getting that YouTube channel strike, took it down, man, that's only the beginning, man.
Yep.
Hey, then what, we're going to be off the highways and byways, the internet's going to be shut down.
Yep. Yep.
It says,
Even while the internet getting shut down, you're not gonna see our videos on TikTok, Danny Motion, or anywhere. TikTok, all on apps, TikTok, YouTube gonna be about puppies and kids and shit. You're gonna be looking for what them crazy ass people. Their insights say you're gonna try to type it in, you're gonna go to puppies and kids and shit. Man. And you ain't gonna find us no more, man. Then they gonna get rid. They're gonna get rid of that shit. They're gonna scrub that shit clean, man.
They're gonna turn the lights off.
So yeah, turn the lights off, man. Be in the dark, total darkness.
that's when the doors of mercy be completely
Right,
closed,
and you're gonna be looking for us in the streets and shit. We're not gonna be here, man.
Put up GMS and TD Jakes pop up.
What they
Right.
say
Damn.
the name is again?
Damn.
What they say the Lord's name is again?
Yeah.
You
What's
put
his
in
son's name again?
you put in GMS and then Black Hebrew spouse.
Hey, because the scripture said, hey, seek the Lord while he may be found. Call him follow while he's near. And y'all ain't doing it.
Right.
You going to and fro on the earth, doing whatever the fuck y'all want to do, and don't want to do what the Lord told you to do. But you know you love the Lord though.
Yeah.
But you're putting off what your father told you to do.
yeah.
Make that make sense.
Okay, I bet they're gonna type in Hebrew. It's like they're gonna put the small caps up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Through.
All right. You niggas get fucked, man.
One more verse. Amos 8 and 11,
Right.
8 and 12. It says, they shall wander from sea to sea,
Yep.
and from the north even to the
You
east.
gonna come downtown, look at us. You gonna go to the west side, north side, everything, man. You're gonna be looking for people in your family that you call crazy ass. Like that crazy. What that crazy ass nigga mom?
Right.
Who say he was a Hebrew? Like, you see what's going on? You're not gonna find. You're gonna be gone, man. You're gonna be gone. Someone's gonna get locked up. Someone's gonna get beheaded. Not all of us. Not they gonna be a whole. It's gonna be a few brothers, but the rest of us gonna be someone gonna have spiritual powers and shit.
A lot of us. A lot of prophets are gonna be saved this time around.
Yeah, a lot of us gonna get a lot of us gonna have spiritual powers.
Hey man, we gonna be like motherfucking Mario when you get that star, bro. Right?
I'll think about. I'm gonna do that too.
Can you grab that in Zechariah?
Said like.
Yep. And it's gonna be endless.
Hey, and if you do try to give somebody some edification, the Lord gonna block your tongue up and make you forget.
Make
You
their
like,
teeth clean to your mouth.
It says the prudent shall keep silent that day. Yeah, you gotta keep. You read that? Read that.
Amos 5 and 13. It says, therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Like the brothers going into, man. And we ain't gonna be out here teaching forever, man. You know, there's gonna come a point in time where the Lord's gonna wrap it up, man. And we gonna go through your profession. Alright, and then when the Lord returns, we're gonna be those hunters, man.
That's what I'm waiting for. Jeremiah 16.
Well, can you get it in Zechariah? The feeble among David, there shall be like David.
Ain't gonna be nobody in the forest and shit. And butterflies and squirrels and deers and shit gonna be watching us teach.
A whole Disney World type setting, right? It's gonna be Maleficent.
I got that for you on fire. This is Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as Yahweh, as the angel of the Lord before them.
David's a mighty, he has spiritual powers. Even balls and all that stuff, man.
And putting 10,000 to flight, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to be like the angel of the Lord. One angel could destroy this whole earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Indestructible.
Hey, go watch the movie The Watchmen, bro. That blue one, the blue one was?
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
That's how the Lord gonna make us, bro.
Well, the Lord said that we will do everything he did and greater.
Yes.
He walked on water. He raised up the dead. He multiplied food. All right? He did so many wonders you can't contain in a book.
What's the prophecy of the nations get spiritual powers, man?
Exactly.
There ain't no prophecy.
Exactly. All they can do is make their little creations, their little fucking CGs and shit. Hey man, the Lord is about to really turn this place up, man. Yeah. And he's gonna be doing it with the men of the Lord. You know? That's something heavy to think about, man. See, because right now, look at all these people, man. Lost in the sauce. Doing whatever the fuck, man. Paying no homage to the Lord. None at all.
Even the scripture says it shall be as like the days of Noah. It was eating and drinking and giving to everyone.
Right now.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Chase Row.
Let's get married.
Yes. Yes.
This is Isaiah 42:9. It says, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You know, we're bringing out that warning now. All right, to come out of the ways of America, come out of the ways of Esau, Edom. Because the Lord's about to destroy this place, and the only way to get through it, to be delivered and saved, is taking heed to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
All right?
Come out of her, my people. All right? So you don't be partaking of her plague. See?
We're wrapping. Oh, you got one? You got one? Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Yes, scripture.
Right, get this truth right now while you can, man.
While the evil days come not,
Right.
nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right, so get the truth right now while it's hot and ready, man. All right, don't wait till too late till YouTube and TikTok turn to about puppies and kids and shit. All right, so with that, all praises to
Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Rakakodash.
All right, double honor to Apostle Ellis New York, Great Palestine. Salutation to those of the gratitude, right? And above.
Abab Abab. Kwam Yashrala.